Get ready for the biggest stories dominating the NBA right now. We start with Nick Wright delivering a serious critique of Philadelphia 76ers star Joel Embiid. Wright is laying down some serious heat, arguing that bringing your child to a press conference after a tough loss is a massive misstep. And he's using examples like Jason Tatum and Stephen Curry to drive home his point about the optics of player behavior in the spotlight.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we dive deep into the internal turmoil surrounding Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Reports are surfacing that Embiid is in significant friction with the front office, with some sources even suggesting that Daryl Morey's role is in life support, and that the Sixers are ready to pull the plug on Morey's position, all stemming from disagreements over trades like the one involving Jared McCain. We continue with the fallout from that trade situation. We look at Joel Embiid's specific unhappiness regarding the decision by the 76ers to trade Jared McCain without securing a replacement, and how this move has left other Philadelphia players feeling let down, adding fuel to the growing tension between Embiid and the organization. Finally, we look at the massive question hanging over the franchise. What happens if the Philadelphia 76ers decides to officially end the process by trading Joel Embiid? We break down the top 3 potential destinations for Embiid, exploring why the Miami Heat, the Phoenix Suns, and even the Oklahoma City Thunder are all being seriously considered, and what it all means for the future of the superstar. Fox Sports One host Nick Wright has strongly criticized Philadelphia 76ers star Joel Embiid for bringing his son to the Game 4 press conference following the team's loss to the New York Knicks on Sunday. Wright asserted that players should not bring their children to media availability after significant losses. He drew comparisons to past instances, citing Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics and Stephen Curry of the Golden State Warriors, noting that the presence of a child can inadvertently shield a player from tougher, more uncomfortable questions during post-game press conferences. Wright acknowledged Embiid's positive role as a father, but maintained his stance that the practice is inappropriate. Embiid, who was eliminated from the Eastern Conference Finals after the loss, reflected on the game and his legacy. Looking toward the future, Embiid expressed high ambitions for the upcoming 2026-27 season. He emphasized a need for comprehensive improvement across the organization, stating, "At times, it's okay to just say the other team was better. Got to get better from top to bottom. Ownership, front office, players, coaches. Everybody just has to get better." Embiid is reportedly excited about building momentum for the Sixers, particularly with the strong performances of Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe. The future of Joel Embiid with the Philadelphia 76ers is increasingly uncertain following the team's second-round exit, fueled by growing friction between Embiid and the front office. Despite a 3-year, $187.8 million contract extension through 2027, reports indicate significant internal discord. Tony Jones of The Athletic has detailed that Embiid's dissatisfaction escalated after the team failed to make major moves before the February 5 deadline, particularly concerning the trade of second-year guard Jared McCain to the Oklahoma City Thunder without securing a replacement. Jones reported that Embiid implored the front office to address concerns regarding the team's luxury tax strategy and expressed unhappiness over the trade decision. Furthermore, Embiid reportedly had to restrain himself from openly criticizing the front office during subsequent media appearances. The situation has prompted speculation regarding major organizational shakeups. Multiple league sources suggest that the jobs of Daryl Morey and head coach Nick Nurse are under review heading into the offseason, with ownership reportedly taking several days to assess the situation before making definitive moves. More dramatically, renowned sportscaster Howard Eskin has suggested that the Sixers may be preparing to completely remove Daryl Morey from his role as president of basketball operations, stating he is hearing Morey is beyond life support. Embiid remains a vital asset, averaging 26.4 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 4.2 assists over 45 games this season, while shooting 48.5% from the field. However, the trade of McCain without a corresponding key piece has raised questions about the front office's priorities. Evidence of internal tension was also highlighted by media interactions. In April, Embiid publicly questioned Daryl Morey for sidelining him despite being healthy, stating, "I wanted to play basketball. I wasn't allowed to play basketball." More recently, Embiid skillfully avoided discussing his relationship with Morey during playoff interviews. Ultimately, while Embiid remains a key contributor, the internal conflict suggests that a change at the top, potentially involving the removal of Daryl Morey, could be the key to restoring stability within the 76ers organization. Until official confirmation is released, the team's trajectory remains highly volatile. Joel Embiid's dissatisfaction with the Philadelphia 76ers intensified following the team's decision in February to trade guard Jared McCain. According to reports from The Athletic on Monday, Embiid strongly disagreed with the transaction, specifically criticizing the move as one that did not include acquiring a replacement player. Furthermore, other Philadelphia players were reportedly unhappy with the trade. McCain, who is only 22 years old and was the 76ers' first-round pick in 2024, had posted a strong rookie campaign in Philadelphia, averaging 15.3 points per game, though he faced injury challenges in subsequent seasons. Leading up to the February 2026 trade deadline, the 76ers traded McCain to the Oklahoma City Thunder in exchange for a 2026 first-round draft pick, number 22 and 3 second-round picks. Despite the trade, McCain has reportedly done well in Oklahoma City, averaging 10.4 points per game, benefiting from the Thunder's significant depth. The situation highlighted perceived deficiencies within the 76ers, particularly concerning depth behind guards Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe, which contributed to the team being swept in the second round by the New York Knicks. These events underscore feelings among Embiid and other players that the 76ers lacked patience regarding McCain's development. Looking toward the upcoming offseason, observers anticipate that the relationship between Embiid and the organization remains a point of tension, with reports indicating that Embiid has had notable disagreements with the team over several issues for over a year. The Philadelphia 76ers are facing a critical juncture as they contemplate officially ending the process by potentially trading superstar Joel Embiid. Following another playoff disappointment, the franchise is weighing the monumental decision of moving a generational talent, a move that signals a shift from rebuilding to immediate contention. The 2025-26 season was characterized by inconsistency, injuries, and a lack of depth, leaving the team struggling to compete against the league's elite. Postseason performance exposed underlying flaws, including perimeter shooting inconsistencies and defensive breakdowns under pressure. Despite the struggles, Embiid's individual legacy remains undeniable. He has redefined the modern center, blending bruising post-play with guard-like footwork, elite rim protection, and perimeter scoring. His resume is stacked with MVP honors and All-NBA selections, yet postseason instability has repeatedly hampered his ability to secure a championship. If the Sixers decide the title window is closed, several teams are positioned to make aggressive moves. The Miami Heat stand out as a prime destination, offering a culture focused on conditioning, accountability, and a postseason mentality. Pairing Embiid with Bam Adebayo would create an exceptionally dominant defensive frontcourt. The Phoenix Suns represent an aggressive, championship-driven philosophy. Adding Embiid to a trio featuring Devin Booker and a secondary playmaker like Dillon Brooks or Jalen Green could create an unstoppable offensive engine, providing Embiid with necessary offensive breathing room. Oklahoma City Thunder presents a unique, compelling option. While they have already won a title without Embiid, Pairing him with either Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Shai Gilgeous-Alexander would create an elite inside-outside combination. This move would symbolize a full-circle moment, placing Embiid into the ideal ecosystem of a championship contender, offering both immediate contention and long-term organizational balance. This path could be seen as the cleanest route for Embiid to unlock a finals run.